joined here today with Lauren, who also is known as LA, and Louis Mattia, who's an amazing producer. So thanks for joining us. How the bloody
that's too kind. Thank you. Tip top. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. How are you, Sarah? Early this Tuesday morning?
Yeah, I'm good. What have you guys been up to lately?
Just making a lot of music, studying uni. That's kind of it, I reckon.
I'm just working music, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Love that for you guys. So for people that don't know, you guys have been collaborating artist-producer combo for such a long time now. How many years have you guys been collaborating for?
Oh,
2017, I think.
Yeah, I think we started Soda 3 years ago.
Yeah, I reckon end of 2017 we started Soda and then released 2018, maybe. Wow. Yeah.
Your first single, Soda. Both of you guys, looking back on it, how have things changed?
Oh God, how haven't everything's changed since then? I don't know. I think it's just like when we first started working, not that it was awkward at all. Like it was just like now it's just so much more organic and natural. Just started working on Soda. It was just like all my messages and everything I said was like super polite and like clean and like just like working on
Definitely
it.
Not the case now.
Yeah, no. As musicians, I think we've both like developed like so much like since then. Like our sound, like I don't know, like Soda's like a world away from where I'm at now, like musically. So yeah.
Over like COVID, did you guys collaborate at all, or was it like for both of you guys just a big standstill of everything music?
I think Lauren's last release, we were meant to release it in the UK and do a lot there, but yeah, COVID really stuffed that up. Yeah. But we still got together anyway, and we've still got releases backed up. So
yeah,
well, so like meeting too.
There was like one, I think we tried like Zoom kind of thing out, but then like the delay was like really bad. As like restrictions like lifted, then we started doing in person again. Yeah. But yeah, so we have collaborated through like during COVID. Like I suppose it's like a good time to do that kind of stuff.
So did you guys have music that was supposed to come out that was scheduled to come out and then had to be delayed?
Yeah, back in March I was supposed to release my single after It's a Party. And then just like that's literally a week before everything like just like went down, like everything shut down. Like I was supposed to release through the UK, it all shut down over there. So that was put on hold like basically indefinitely. So that kind of sucked, but it was annoying just because like it had been already so long between like my last release and then for my next one, like it's just like prolonged the release, which has been really frustrating.
So Lewis, you produced that track. What's it called?
Take You In.
Take You In. Beautiful. Which like direction, when you heard the song, like when Lauren sort of brought the song to you, or if you guys worked on it together, how did you decide which direction you were going to go as a producer?
I don't know. I think we wanted something that was like a bit more of a party vibe. So I think when we started it was, I think we took references from like Timbaland and stuff like that. So we just wanted, something a bit more upbeat. And then, I think it took like a few iterations, but it ended up being like a four to the floor kind of club banger. So we just kind of went with that direction. But during the COVID and stuff like that, we didn't really want to put out such a upbeat song for such a non-party time.
Yeah, very true, very true. So has it got a release date? Is it being released soon?
Yes, it is. I hope so. In like the next, I've got plans like potentially like next month to 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Okay. That's like the goal.
Obviously, like a lot of people weren't motivated at all during COVID. I've done a couple of the artist interviews and everyone was sort of saying that a lot of their inspiration comes from everyday life, and everyone sort of had this idea that having so much time alone should be the perfect time to work on your skills. But did you guys find that wasn't the case at all, or how did you guys manage that whole lockdown time?
I found it literally like hell on earth. I literally didn't like do any writing. I found like, because like as you said, like I think you can only get experience from like living, and I was just so unmotivated, and obviously like so much going on like through my personal life during COVID. There was like a lot of pressure I felt like from people, like they're posting on their stories and like, oh, like I'm writing a song a day, like things like that. I'm like, I was not doing any of that. I think it's literally like, in the last like month or two I've like started writing, like properly again. I just like didn't do anything. I was like so uninspired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Lewis?
I had the same kind of thing. I didn't lose my job or anything, so I was super grateful. But my sessions, like I was having 2 or 3, sometimes 4 a week, and that just dropped off to absolutely nothing because no one could see each other. So then I didn't realize how much of a social person I actually was. I was like, yeah, sweet, I can just hermit it. I can just like get heaps done. And I got absolutely not as much done as I thought I was going to. Because I was just like, I wasn't hanging out with people. So I was just like, I just don't want to be in the studio as much.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's such a social thing.
Collaborating is so like,
yeah,
it's in the name. You got to bounce off each other. And then I guess if it's just you're collaborating.
Yeah. So it's just like,
yeah.
God, I hate my ideas. I wish someone else here would tell me they're bad.
So for Lewis, for you as a producer, what do you think the biggest impact of COVID was for producers?
For producers, I don't know. Yeah, I think it was that whole thing that we thought that a lot of us could get so much done. Like we're just like, okay, we can just sit back and get as much done as we possibly can. But everyone that I've spoken to says that like, not that I'm a big believer in like vibrations of the world and stuff like that, but like the energy around everywhere was just completely off.
Yeah.
Like everyone was just not feeling good about things. So yeah, I don't think anyone got as much done as they thought they were.
As an artist, what was the biggest impact that you think? Yeah.
Yeah, basically same, firstly same line as what Lewis said. Yeah. Just like not getting as much done as you thought you were. I found like posting content, I was like, I'm trying to like post content, I'm like keep my socials, I suppose, up to date, but I'm like, no one wants to see this, I'm doing nothing interesting. And I was like, I wanted to stay relevant during like the most like irrelevant time. I don't know, like it was like, I'm like, I'm still a musician, guys, like I swear. Like that was really hard to like keep that image up to date when like I could literally do nothing.
Just a little off topic now, sort of. We're going to do like a little producer versus songwriter.
Oh, it's on.
You're both here. So you guys probably going to like either really agree or disagree on a lot of this. So who do you think sparks like this is going to be a banger or this is going to be a tune thing in your head? Is it the songwriter ideas or is it the producer?
I think it's both. That's going to sound lame. That is so lame. Like
I'd have to agree.
It's both. But like I know like when me and Lewis in the studio and like we come up like a good melody and then he does like his really cool glitchy stuff, I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be like a hit. Like I just like, I feel so good. But I think it could only come from when both of us are there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Lewis,
I get this
disagree.
Weird,
that's so fine.
I just get like, I get this weird thing where I think it's like a banger if I hear really good songwriting and not the production. So I'm just like, Lauren's written a fucking tune. But like as soon as I get in the production, I'm just like, it's just production. It's like the hit song's already done because Lauren's already made it. So
no way, I totally disagree, Lewis.
Yeah, no,
like,
you disagree.
When you bring your like glitchy, like I don't even know. I'm like, yes, like it takes it, like elevates it. It's so good.
Yeah, definitely have our go-to plugins that get us a bit excited.
I love it. So if you guys could collab with anyone, who would it be? Who would you be like in the studio right now? Us three, let's go.
Bloom.
Oh man, it's so early to think.
I
have to think. I think there's so many.
Yeah.
Or like Young Thug or something like that. Like get like a rapper in here. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think I just have to go Flume. I think that'd just be the most interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
He'd we would be like silent. We would be silent. He'd be so cool. Like
yes, sir. Yes, master.
Yeah. Do you want some water? Okay.
Sometimes do you guys try to like channel stuff that Flume does in your work? Like who are your biggest inspos for your tracks?
I think Charlie's up there. Charlie XCX.
Yeah, Charlie XCX. I reference her like every single day. It's like really annoying.
Love that.
Diplo, I think.
Yeah.
we did a lot of Diplo, Bloom.
I know there's that
Yeah.
group like PC Music Group that does like a whole bunch of weird glitchy kind of stuff as
Oh,
well, that like super poppy kind of stuff. Yeah, so that's like pretty influential.
So it's a bit of everyone from everywhere.
We're not very consistent.
So do you guys think it's common for like a producer and an artist to work together really well and then to make heaps of bangers together? Or do you think like what you guys have is pretty rare creatively? Or how do you guys feel about it?
It's rare. No.
We're a diamond in the rough, Sarah.
I don't know. I don't really know. I'm sure there's like duos that like, actually I really don't know. I don't really have enough experience like working with other people to like know if I work really well with them.
I think relationships are really important.
Yeah.
You
Otherwise,
have to be able to trust. Yeah, you have to be able to trust people. I mean, you can jump into a studio and like vibe straight away, but like if you build the relationship and keep working together and stuff like that, you'll notice that the quality of the outcome is getting like much better exponentially. Yeah. I mean, you can still jump in and make a banger no matter what, but like if you have relationships on, like you can hear in the music it improve, but also like that people like the energy behind the track and is like much better.
What's up for you guys? What's happening? Tell me about coming up in the next few months. What are you guys doing? Lewis, are you doing any other collaborations?
Oh, let me look at my calendar. I'm so booked out. Sorry.
Bit of a big dog over here.
I get sent briefs. So like if someone's just like, can you make something kind of like this? They'll just give me like a description. I'll just try and pump something out and send it back. So I get quite a few of those, which is really fun to do.
Yeah.
And then I think, working with Lauren, and I've got like, I think 1 or 2 other people that I kind of collaborate with regularly. And I'm busy, but not too busy. So it's good.
I'm just hoping to like pop out. I really just want to like release music consistently. Now that like I feel like COVID's a bit more normalized, especially in the music scene. I just want to like jump on that train while we're here and like hopefully try and release some consistent works. I think that's really where I'm at, or like what I've got in store.
Do you think that with like COVID and everything that the live music scene in Brisbane will come back as it was, or do you think things will change for you guys?
Like it's already kind of trying to start like coming up again.
Yeah.
But I honestly just like don't know where it's gonna go. Like they've tried to do like all those like shows at the zoo and stuff like that, which is like I think been really successful, but they're just like a cap of people. But I'm sure it will bounce back, but I think it will just like take a lot of time, because even if they do restrictions, like lift restrictions, people like still might be hesitant to like go out and stuff.
It'll happen. It'll come back. Well, thanks guys for joining me today on this episode of our YouTube series. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself.
Yeah. Thank you,
Pleasure's all
Sarah.
ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.